Hey guys, Albert Apache, open source self-defense, fitness, and grappling. So I wanted to do a really quick video about staying safe when you're using rideshare services such as Uber or Lyft. For those of you who don't know, I actually do that to help subsidize my income right now. And so the advice I'm giving you is from the experience of being a driver. Okay, so first off, I think you should start to develop the habit of, rather than walking up to the vehicle and asking, hey, are you here to pick up, and then giving the driver your name, Joe, Jane, you should probably walk up to the vehicle and ask, hey, who are you here to pick up? Generally speaking, they have your name, or at least the name of the person who has booked the ride. And that way you can know that, hey, yes, they really said my name, and most likely this is my Uber or my Lyft or whatever, and go ahead and get in. Secondly, if at any time you're a little bit worried, some of the things you can do to ensure you're on a valid Lyft or valid Uber ride or rideshare service is look around up on the front dashboard. See if they have their phone or GPS system up that is showing where they're taking you. Okay, most drivers, although they know the city pretty well and all the major cross streets and things of that nature, they don't know the intricacies of your individual neighborhoods and things like that to get you to your destination. So that's another little thing you can look for. Lastly, if you ever want to make sure while you're driving, if you start to get a weird feeling, you can always say, hey, can you remind me of the destination address I put in? I can't remember what I put in. And they generally, if they are driving, they should be able to look up at that navigation system and tell you the address you put in. 123 Nowhere Street. Okay. Sorry, I got one more to add. Okay, one more. Always keep in mind, if you ever really start to feel uncomfortable, if the driver starts to act weird or abnormal and you just feel like it's time for you to get out, you can always go into your app and either change the destination, so you can change it to something that's closer, which will get you off the road right away, or you can also just simply cancel the ride. Now, there is some things you want to be careful of. You don't want to upset the driver if they're already making you uncomfortable by just canceling. You might want to say, hey, bud, I think I'm going to cancel this ride. I'm getting some funny texts. I think I might need to turn around, but I'm not sure, and I don't want to bother you. Can you pull over? I'm just going to go ahead and cancel the ride now, and I'll just give you, a tip for, taking me as far as you have, or I'll put in the destination. I'll change it to wherever you stop. Okay, and then that way you're not raising too many red flags with them, but you're able to, finish that ride. If you absolutely have to, you can just cancel it. Oh, haha, I'm sorry. One more thing. If you didn't know, you can share your ride information with a third party, let's say friends or family, which will basically update them as to where you're at within your ride. So, there's a few little handful of things, tips, so for you to be safe. I understand, there's been in the news. I think that it's a pretty safe experience usually, but there has been in the news some bad experiences, both for riders and for drivers. And maybe we'll address how to be safe as a driver another time. But as far as being safe as a passenger, those are just some tips. And so really, you want to start developing those habits before it's late at night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, before you've had probably a couple of adult beverages, right? You want to develop those habits first, so that way, even when you're tired or whatever, it just becomes a habit that you're always asking, hey, who are you here to pick up? Not just giving the guy or giving the person your name. All right? Well, that's it, guys. Be safe out there. Remember, be practical, be purposeful, get fit with a purpose.